got to see the reaction. When shades come off, and they look at my face like, "Inti mo, Miss Mel. You're not Miss Mel." They start crying.
Oh my God.
It's all natural white vinegar, though. Welcome back to It's Fareel, fam. How are we doing today?
Episode numero dos.
Numero dos, number 2. So, Salil, I'm so excited today.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've
We're
got
all-
an
we're all
amazing
excited.
guest for you guys today. We are super honored to have our very first guest. Not only is it our first guest, but it's also her first podcast. And
Right.
and also, what else? There's so much to say, so little time. First of all, when I first met her, she was the first one of the first people I met when I first came back to Kuwait. Instant click. She felt like family. If you know her, her style is always fuego.
Hey,
Her
come
vibes
on.
are unmatched. If you've been to her classes, you know she never misses a beat, and she will always push you to your limits.
That's why you got to pull up.
She is one of 4 of a family affair. We'll talk about that soon.
Oh my God.
Introducing the one, the only, Mel Pereira.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're
Farah's
so
my
happy.
girl. Everything she said is true. Check, check. That's my girl. I'm
My
so happy to be
homie.
here. Thank you for having me.
It's an honor to have you here,
Thank
especially
you.
as a first guest, especially that you gave us the honor to actually be on your first podcast.
With us. So we're getting the
Nervous,
exclusive
y'all,
deets.
you know, but I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having
We're
me.
going to get all the exclusive deets.
Yes, sir. Exclusive. Yeah.
So to get to know her a little better, before diving deep into the deeper questions, we're going to do a little, those rapid Q&A questions. Just
Let's go.
2-3 word answers.
Let's go.
And then like the either or.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yalla, Salil, open it up, baby.
Yalla. So rapid questions. Do you want to do one-on-one?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with your favorite place to be.
Boy, in the studio, dancing.
Okay. So anywhere in the world, but in the studio.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that. If you said country, South Africa.
Ooh, shout out to South Africa. We love
Shout
them.
out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Our
Big
homies, the
love.
goats at this moment. Secret talent of yours.
Well, I like to sing sometimes. Not the best at it, but I can sing a little bit.
Maybe
You
have
know.
us sing a little later.
Nah. Thanks.
Wait. I have a follow-up question. What's your favorite song to sing though?
Ooh, it's really weird because it doesn't suit my personality, but I go deep into like, I have a little bit of a sore voice when I sing. So it's like, I sing Mercy, Duffy. I don't know if you know that kind of vibe.
I do.
Like slow rock. It's weirdly my thing. But I can sing other things too, yeah.
Did not expect that. but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
it's
that.
You got to catch me at a karaoke bar. That's
Hello,
That's
karaoke
when I'm
after
singing
this.
out loud.
After this karaoke.
I'll see you at karaoke.
Let's go.
So, favorite animal?
Dog. Gotta
Okay.
be a dog.
Is there a specific breed?
I just think they're great.
Milo.
My dog is my favorite dog and my favorite animal.
Okay.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Energy. Energy would be on the top. Goofy. Very goofy. And vibes.
Vibes, all the
Yeah,
good vibes. I was
yeah.
bringing the good vibes.
Yeah, I would really like to say that about myself. Proud of my.
Okay, so next question. A favorite snack or food?
Favorite snack has to be like, I think I like donuts. I like
Yum.
donuts. Not healthy option, but donuts.
What's your favorite donut?
Chocolate.
Do you dip
Chocolate stuffed or chocolate glazed?
Just glazed. Oh wait, I changed that. Scratch that. Glazed donut. Glazed donut. That's always.
Question, do you dip your donut in coffee?
No, people who do that, I think are serial killers. I'm sorry.
Seriously, I do that.
No, why do you
I do that.
Do you also dip your fries in ice cream?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God.
I do.
hell
She's one of those
Guilty
people.
pleasure.
Oh my
I do.
goodness. Oh, why?
Oh my god, it's so good.
No, it's not.
No, it's not?
It's not.
She is one of
That's-
those people.
I am one of those
Thoughts of it.
people.
Oh my goodness. I can't. I never did that. I never will do that.
Try it.
The only thing I like to do is dip biscuit in coffee. Like the old school.
Yeah,
It's the
auntie
same.
vibes.
It's the same. Like
No, it's not the same concept because
Because it's
biscuit,
soggy.
like,
It's already like donuts are already soft and soggy. So it's just gonna get soggy dough.
right? And biscuits are hard and they don't taste good unless you dip it into
Yeah,
like
it's
tea,
dry.
then it tastes
It's
better.
dry biscuits.
but like the sugary outer glazed part of the donut goes into the coffee and gives it such a sweetness, and the bitterness of the coffee goes into that sweet donut and gives it that perfect contrast.
I can't relate to this
You
girl.
can't-
right now.
It's not the flavor. It's not the flavor. It's more of like the texture. It becomes so soggy, it will fall apart, and then you have to like use a spoon.
It's
to...
even the thought of it. Like, why? The donut tastes good by itself. Like, why would you dip it in something?
Oh my god,
Right?
you guys are missing out.
Nah, babe.
You're not. I
You
love
need
this.
to
I love
stop.
this conversation. I love this conversation going
Oh my
on.
God.
What is the last book you read or a last movie you watched?
Oh, the last movie I watched was a Hindi movie. Forgot the name. It was a Bollywood movie. It was 3 hours long. I regretted it soon as I put it on, but it was nice. I forgot the name. The book.
Was it Shah
I
Rukh
read-
Khan's?
No. So it was Kareena Kapoor.
Okay.
It was about like a murder mystery,
Mm-hmm.
which a math instructor solved.
It's like a
Wow.
beautiful mind.
Well, no, I got that wrong. He basically covered up the murder for her just by his math knowledge. It's actually a great movie. It's just 3 hours long.
Lately, even English movies have been 3 hours long. So 2 hours and a half, 3 hours.
Yeah, it was actually a really good. Just check it up. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Kareena Kapoor is acting in it. I think it's something with Jay. I forgot the name.
Okay.
But great movie. I like the concept of the movie. It's just if you can sit for 3 hours, man.
I love Indian movies, so I can sit for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, and it's been a
Make
long
the
time
popcorn
since
ready,
yeah.
the snacks.
It was a great concept.
Snuggle up on the corner of a couch and then just watch.
No, Indian movies, they have their vibe.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it's been rooted all throughout Kuwaiti history, basically.
Because like they come out in the cinema, we watch them as kids.
And everybody, for some reason, loves the old school movies like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum.
Oh, that's a classic.
Tell me you don't know that song.
That's a
That movie is
classic.
true.
That's-
True. I
It's
still
the
remember
best.
the first Indian movie I went to the cinema to watch. It was Devdas, you guys.
Yeah. And people still play that in theaters here.
True.
Or like
Eleven theaters
Mahabbatain.
still running.
Habitain is still one of those.
That's a classic too.
It is a
Oh my
classic.
God. I
It
can't
is.
relate though. I'm like probably the worst Indian. I do love it though. I love it. Just don't get me wrong, but nah. 3 hours?
Yes.
Majority of the time they're just flying slow motion and
Or it's like
crying
the songs.
slow motion.
The
and,
songs.
I mean, she's
And the
wearing a
songs
sari
and-
in the middle of the snowy mountain.
only in
dancing.
India, y'all. Only in India.
See?
Have you seen?
Anything is possible.
I've seen a video on Instagram where it's like this person is like, if Indian movies did happen in real life and they were at Hyde Park and like these Indians were like copying Indian movie scenes,
This is
Bollywood
hilarious.
scenes.
Listen, there are
It's
so many jokes on.
hilarious.
I don't know if you guys have seen this guy shoot a bullet and how the bullet goes slow and then he holds the bullet like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was viral. That video was viral. I was embarrassed. I'm like, hey, who's this man?
You're supposed to be actually very proud.
I am proud. Don't get me wrong, but that's just ridiculous. Like, why would you?
No, that's what makes like that. That's what makes Bollywood movies Bollywood.
True.
Yes, that's so
true.
Because like even now, sometimes like for example, Hollywood movies when they start doing that, they're like, oh, that looks like a Bollywood movie.
True. It's a trademark.
Yeah, it's a trademark. So yeah, that's a good thing.
Anything is possible in India.
No, there's this one that went really viral where she kind of like fainted and fell in a suitcase and the suitcase rolled down and
What?
yeah, it was like she fainted or something and like she fainted into a suitcase.
Wow, you gotta love Indian movies. Send that to me. I want to watch.
Okay,
Moving
so top thing on your bucket list.
Ooh. Oh, what do I want to do? There was so many up until this year. Last year. Wait. Top thing I want to do. I really want to go to a Chris Brown concert.
Okay.
I almost went to it. I saw him at a club in Dubai recently, but I wanted to go to a proper concert, Chris Brown concert, or even be one of his dancers, you know?
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Put it out in the
Manifest
universe.
that thing.
Manifest, yep.
Good vibes.
Yep.
You never know. Next year, we see
You
Mel
know.
up there. You better get us backstage
Right?
tickets, though.
I got you, babe. You'll be on stage with me, huh? You're hired.
Your assistant.
Yeah, ma'am. Let's go.
What is your favorite country that you visited?
Tough one. I'm between Ghana and South Africa. Has to be the top two. I can't compare the two because they both have very different lifestyles, but collectively,
Their
them
vibes.
two have been the top destination for me.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. And I
Top-
always I would recommend highly.
South Africa has been on my list for a while.
It's beautiful, not and
I've
especially for
been.
you
Yeah.
as a person. You like climbing mountains. You like
Yeah.
scenery. Oh my God, it's a canvas. Cape Town is a canvas. It's beautiful. Everywhere you go, the air that you breathe, your skin glows, the water, the food. I can't talk about it enough.
Yeah.
Needs
I
another
can
whole
see the love.
episode.
I can see the love.
Yeah, and then if you love their music, oh my God, and you
course.
love their, just their culture in general. Yeah, it's a place to be.
It's a place to be. Okay. Your coffee order.
So I'm actually a tea person more
High
than a
five.
coffee person.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm a
Yep.
big tea person,
Okay.
old school auntie vibes always. But coffee, I do when I want to be awake. Like at work, I'll have a little bit of coffee, and I don't have a preference. I just don't like milk, so coconut milk over anything. I drink.
Any
Yeah,
milk.
yeah.
Okay, so your favorite tea?
Herbal tea, always. Yeah, I like to stick to the herbs. I think my favorite would be chamomile. I love chamomile. I
Ooh.
love peppermint, and anything, but it's got to have honey in it,
Sweet
and
and
that makes everything better.
Aw.
Yeah. Tea girl,
tea girl.
cup of tea.
What's a bad habit?
Oh shit. I will say this in the most truthful way. I am a late queen. Late is my middle name. Look at my eyes. I'm late. I'm always late. I'm sorry, but I'm late. Everyone else is just early, but I'm late. Horrible habit. It is something I'm trying to change this year. I wasn't late today.
Yeah.
Weren't you proud of me?
A little bit, yeah.
Come on. I haven't been, so far I've been a good girl
No,
when it
it's
comes
been
to being
good,
late.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's a bad habit for sure.
Reasons for tardiness. Is it procrastination?
Nah, but it's like, I know that I have to be here, let's say at 7 p.m., but what I do is I'll shower, get ready, and then I put music on.
Just forget.
And then I'm in the front of the mirror just thinking, dancing, thoughts, choreographing in my head. Then I'm like, I gotta go. Oh my God. Majority of the times it's that. But when it comes to work, I'm just not a morning person, man. I start work at 7 a.m. Like, who starts work at 7 a.m.? It's too much. Shh, sorry, but
No,
I can't do it. I don't think I'll ever be a morning person. So I'm always late.
we're gonna keep those questions later on. we're gonna dive deep into those
Shout out
questions.
to my
later.
boss if she watches this. Like, she's been so lenient for the past couple of years. And now she just gives up. She's like, oh, Mel, yeah, she's going to come at 7:30. Don't worry about her. Kind of a thing, yeah.
I like how the manager herself, when they know the margins, like okay, Mel's gonna be late for and she'll be here at 7:30, so 30 minutes, she'll know that you'll be here in 30
She knows,
minutes.
and then she'll plan it. Even the schedule, she'll plan it based off the time that we arrive or I arrive.
It's what Cat Williams
She's so
says.
sweet, but she knows I give my 100% at work. So it's like, Miss Ada, if you're watching.
They know I'm coming.
Yeah,
They
I'm
don't-
coming through.
All right, now we're going to go into the this or that questions.
Okay.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
All the way, baby.
All day.
Early bird or night owl? I think we
Night
answered.
owl, we answered
I
that.
think we just answered that.
This one we answered is that dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
City or nature?
City.
You're a city
Well-
girl.
Well, can I choose both?
Yeah.
Yeah, both. I like balance, so yeah, I'm between that.
Dance hall or Amapiano?
I'm a piano.
Amapiano.
Yeah.
Piano.
Hi,
We gotta explain what Amapiano is.
Okay. First of all, I always say it's a lifestyle. It's not even just a music genre. It's a lifestyle that you have to experience. Anybody who's into that music will know the adrenaline you feel the second those beats drop. And it is a mix between house and piano, and of course, South African flavor. Everything is based on their culture. It's literally how they walk, they talk, they dance, they move, just everything in music in one track. Like I said, in a short term, it's a lifestyle. And you got to listen to it. I can hook you up with a playlist. Tell
That's
me
amazing.
what you feel about it. That's Amapiano, and it's really trending all over the world. If you notice, every single artist, I even spoke about Chris Brown earlier, even he is like having a touch of Amapiano inside. All artists right now, it's always been there, but for some reason in the past year or two, it's taken over the world. Okay. So I introduced that as an instructor here in Kuwait, because obviously, like, you don't get to hear those things here quite often. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's music, but not many people know of those different genres. It's important as a dancer, as an instructor, to bring that here and just, just like inspire people to listen to it more often. It's so much more deeper than it is than I can say right now, for sure.
I can see the passion.
Yeah.
I can see the
Sorry,
fuego.
it's getting hot now, y'all.
I can see the fuego, Farah, that you were talking about.
I told you, she brings up all the fuego energy.
Yo, I love it. I live for it. Yeah, I live for it.
Are we going to dig deep now into the deep questions?
Into the deeper questions.
Oh, God.
But keeping it light and deep.
Cool.
And deep. And deep.
Go easy on me, babies. Okay.
We want to cover, basically, we want to get to know the true Mel. Okay? So basically, we want to know your background, where you're from, your parents, where did they come from? Basically, languages. We had the conversation before starting.
We started, yeah.
So we want to check all those.
Okay. I would prefer if you just ask me, but I will give you a little bit of background, right? So my parents are both born and raised in India. My mom is from Mangalore, but never really lived in Mangalore. She lived in Mumbai city. So is my dad, but he's from Goa, another state in India. They both fell in love, school days, got married, and moved to Kuwait because my mom's father worked in Kuwait many, many years ago, and he got them here. They got married here in Kuwait. They had their first child, which was my older sister, and the war happened in 1991.
Oh, wow.
Right? So they flew back home, and then me and my sister were born. So I'm Indian originally. I was born and raised in Kuwait. What else would you want to know about me? So growing up, my parents, let me tell you this. This is like how not many people know about this, but both my parents were artists. My dad had a band. He was a DJ back in the days. He's passed, but as from a very young age, he loved music, and it was always playing in our house. Michael Jackson, 24/7, Bollywood songs. And he was a DJ, so we would go as his children to every event that he would host here in Kuwait and just dance. My mom would sing. She's a great singer. Oh my goodness. Wow. She's got voice of gold. So yeah, I think it's like a combination of two of them. And not only did they sing and dance, but they were into sports. And my dad would draw. He was a great artist as well. So I feel like we carried a lot of their talents in bundle amongst the three of us. So
you were born with it.
I wouldn't say I was born. I don't know. Maybe I was. But everything I do for them today. It was just they're my inspiration. Always will be, forever will be. Yeah. That's who Mel is. It's just a combination of both my parents, and I'm really like grateful for everything that they have taught me, how well they raised us, and where every time I climb a ladder or I achieve something in life, I always look back at where I started, and I think it's very important to do that as a person as well, just to remember it's never an easy life. I grew up, I had to hustle. I'm still hustling. I love the hustle, but that's what is the beauty of everything, I feel. That's what just makes me want to thrive and go more into different things. And I'm very into different dance styles as well. I don't stick to one genre. I'm open to learning and just exploring new things. You know me like that. Anytime I get a chance, I'm out learning from somebody new, coming back and teaching them. It's like
I love that.
It drives us crazy.
Yes, I'm always on the go, ready to pack my bags and learn.
I love that. But I also want to highlight how you keep yourself grounded.
Thank you.
Because
Yeah,
we
always.
talked about that in episode 1, you know, like how it's so hard sometimes to forget yourself in life.
And
with
it's
this-
so easy to forget yourself in life today.
True.
But that's what you got to sit back and be like, okay, you know, this is who I am really as a person. I'm really very simple, but I have big dreams. Really, really big dreams and big goals, and hopefully, you know,
You will
I'm
get
working
to them.
to it.
Yeah,
Thank
you will, inshallah. Actually, that brings us up. That brings us to our next question. When did you start dancing, or how did you get into the dancing?
Like I said, it was music in our home 24/7. I would watch videos and instantly get inspired by it. Start dancing little Bollywood when I was young and everything. Professionally, I did do my high school in India for like a year. So I flew there. I never lived in India, yeah. So I went there for 1 year. It was very different for me. So I was like, okay, besides doing high school, I want to get into other stuff. So there was this boy that we met at a random class that went like, hey, Mel, you know what? There's a reality show. Do you want to audition? When I tell you guys how much of a bad dancer I was, you won't believe me. You
have
won't believe.
videos
I
of
have a few. I never listen. I'll show you on another time, okay? Remind me. Shh, it's private. But I do have some videos of how much I sucked, excuse my language. So he said, do you want to audition? I said, yeah, why not? Like, you know, let me do this. I was so bad. Like, they didn't even select me. And then he's like, no, let's give it another shot. I went, I tried. So I got in top 35. And obviously from that time, the intensive training started. I was 15 at that time. The intense training was from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We had different instructors train us for that many hours with one lunch break. Oh my God, that's when life changed for me. My body just started to just open up, you know, my posture improved. I was training. I got to top 15 in that competition, then top 10, and I had to fly back to Kuwait. I couldn't complete the competition over there in India because I had to come back as a residence purposes. And so I left that. And that's when my career really started professionally as a dancer. I could sit and talk for hours, whatever happened from there. But like that was really the start for me in dance. Because then I just started to collaborate with different dancers, instructors in Kuwait and from abroad. Then I tied up with Loyak. I'm sure you heard of Loyak.
Yep.
Shout out to Loyak, one of the biggest life-changing things for me as well. They got me a lot of opportunities. I flew to Paris. I was selected top 3 amongst 50 dancers, represented Kuwait and flew to Paris to perform twice. I was on Arab's Got Talent as a semi-finalist. In Lebanon. We did in Lebanon, again, representing Kuwait. So a lot of things collectively got me to where I am and made me believe, okay, I do have something that I need to, you know, that I can actually deliver or like share with the world. And yeah, that's how it really started. There's so many things I might be forgetting, excuse me, but then those were peak moments that I can never forget in my life, because those things were like, oh my God, why me? But there was definitely something in me that I never believed back in there, but there were few people that just said, Mel, go, you need to do this. I didn't even have Instagram at that time. I was just fully involved in learning and just exploring what's around me, getting into this new universe. Like, oh my God, this life is so beautiful. That's when I knew I wanted to take dance seriously. And yeah, today I look at those videos, I'm like, what? Who the fuck is she? No, for real, like, what? I was so bad, but the years of just traveling and learning has really gotten me somewhere today.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Hey.
Yeah, it's really that.
And how did you get into Afro dance?
Right, so you know Awash. Shout out to my
Awash.
homegirl, Mami Awashi.
We love her.
She was the one who really introduced me to the music. I fell in love with the music, the dance style here in Kuwait. Like it's not even in Africa, like here in Kuwait. And I was just inspired by I love the music, right? So instantly I started to practice. We would go out, shoot videos. I would go to her classes and vice versa. And then, yeah, that's just how my love grew for it. And then I just decided to travel and learn outside, because that's how you really go to the roots and you get to know more about the culture. It's really all about the culture. It's never about just a few steps. It's really more into it. And that's when you love it even more. That's why I'm like, now I'm just like, yeah.
And now it's gaining a big, now it's gaining a lot of weight and a lot of
it's taken
attention.
over everywhere. It's taken over. It's beautiful to see because
Yep.
back then everybody was quiet about it. Nobody knew. Calm Down is now still everybody's favorite song in Kuwait.
True.
Right?
Yep.
Where did that come from?
And like a lot of
It's just
songs
like,
going viral.
you're hearing it on TikTok, the youngins, the kids, everybody's just, but I'm telling you, like, it's been there for so long. It just takes one or two people to bring that across the room in a nice way and like deliver. And dancers and TikTokers make music look even better. I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, but dancers always are bringing out these new challenges out today. And you're just like, oh, look at that dance. And that's how you just love the music from watching that dance, you know? If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you won't relate to a music till you see a dancer dance to it.
And everyone's starting to try to do that dance.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just want to pinpoint something that you spoke about. So you mentioned AGT, Arab Got Talent.
Yeah.
I just want to dive deep into this because that's such a huge thing to know about you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not many people know, to be
We
honest.
found the video the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys. It's there in my highlights a little bit on my Instagram. Wow. What do I even say? Arab's Got Talent was special. So before Arab's Got Talent happened, like I mentioned, I was collaborating with the French Institute in Kuwait, but French producer Malik and the choreographer Hafid. I love y'all. They know, big shout out to them. Loyak got them here to train us, 50 dancers, like I said, and Paris happened. And then we got, they got a call for a cast calling for Arab's Got Talent. The audition happened in Kuwait. They flew down to Kuwait just for the audition because obviously we as a group wanted to go for it. So we trained intensively for a month with the same choreographer from the French Institute. And we auditioned, made it. The next thing you know, a month later, we were on a flight to Lebanon competing amongst so many other beautiful people that we met. I'll never forget them. Humans. The winners, Almayas.
Yeah.
They were in the same room with us. And
it was around that
they were
time.
competitors too around that time. So we saw all of them. And it was such a blessing to see how, where dance can really take you. It was a beautiful journey. We ate, drank, slept, did everything together, practiced, sweated, everything together. And then we were on that stage. When I tell you I was on that stage, when you say you go on stage and you get nervous and you almost feel like throwing up from how nervous you are. It's not like that for me. When I get on stage, I feel like that's who I am. I'm where I'm meant to be. So when I got in, I was ready to kill it. And that's why I gave it my best. We did our best, but we were a group. I never went solo. So it was a team thing. And we did our thing. We reached semifinals.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's big,
That's huge, yeah.
And that whole video is there somewhere where they announced the winners. And, the lady comes in, what's her name, the judge? Nadia, I think her name was. I'm so bad with names. When she announced it, she said it in Arabic. So I thought we won. You'll see my reaction, like, ah! And then he goes like, no, it was the other group. I'm like, you see the reaction I was so excited. But to me, that was already a win.
To reach
being
that
on
far,
that stage, just
out of a bunch of
Arab's
different
Got Talent.
talents.
And mind you, like I said, I didn't even know how big Arab's Got Talent was.
I was huge.
I didn't know. I don't follow that culture. Like for me, it was the first reality show in the Arab region that I'm getting into. So I was like, what are we doing? Oh, it's a competition. But only when I got there, I knew how deep it was. And it was so beautiful. There was this one time where everyone was given a set and a random choice of song. And we had to come up with the choreography for a commercial on the spot. That day was my favorite day because you had all the drummers making random beats, dancers doing that thing on the side, little kid and her father doing like aerobics and these gymnastic things. And you're just like everyone, different artists in one space. That was my favorite day or memory from Arab's Got Talent, I would say. more than the stage and everything. So yeah, it was great, you guys. I'm trying.
That's a huge accomplishment. It's an amazing
Thank you.
accomplishment.
It's so. I wish I could go back in that time. It was a lot more lit, and during that era, I feel like
There was a lot of shows.
there was a lot of opportunities back then. It's a lot quieter now, COVID. But yeah, I'm grateful for all these beautiful, beautiful things I got to do in life that really shaped me as a person and a dancer that I am today. Really.
I love how we heard like the backstory of Arab Got Talent. We always see what's in the screen, what's live, the shows, but like behind the scenes, what people or contestants go through.
Oh, right. That's another thing, right? It's a whole nother ball game. Like it's not nice. It's not very good looking.
And the training that it takes
training and
too.
stuff. You really go through a lot. You go through a lot of waiting process as well. You go through a lot of scripted scenarios too that happen. Like this is the industry in the end of the day. Like a lot of things happen. So those things, I don't like to dig deep into it. I'm really here for the passion and really here for the experience.
Good
overall.
vibes only.
Good vibes always.
Always.
100. Just keep it for real. Real.
A real vibe. On a yearly basis, like from every year when a new year starts, what is something that you always look forward to or you want to do, or like do you have a plan?
Yeah, every year, I always look into the next country I'm going to visit.
That's amazing.
I always look forward to when I'm getting out of here. Always there's, you mean resolution-wise?
No, just in general, like what do you usually like, a new year comes and you're like, okay, this year, like I'm looking forward to this, or I want to do this, I want to learn this new style.
Facts. Yeah, so like I would give you an example from last year. Something that I really wanted to do this year was fitness, get more strong, healthier. That was on top of my list because last year I had a challenging year when it came to health, and most part. But so this year for me, everything from the beginning of the year since I got back from South Africa is like, gym, what I consume. I quit smoking, which is great. I quit smoking, which is I didn't even think I could do. You know what an addiction cigarettes are like, and I've been smoking for the longest time, but I'm smoke free, guys.
That's amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations.
So yeah, that has been challenging for me, and every year I think I make let's say I look forward to new thing based on my previous year. So this year for me, definitely goals is weight. Just like gaining weight, healthy weight, being fit, being stronger than I was last year.
I see you putting in that work.
Thank you. I'm trying.
Seeing your gym posts.
Hey, it's not popping today. No.
Give us 10.
What?
Give us 10.
Give you what?
10
push-ups.
push-ups.
Oh, hell no. No, I would. I just waking up. I still have to go to the gym later on tonight, so save that energy.
Save that energy for later.
Y'all are giving me energy though,
That's
so
good.
that's good.
Okay, so I want to deep dive, honestly, in your personal life, let's say. Occupation. What do you do for a living? Besides dancing, besides being a choreographer, a dancer, an inspiration to a lot of people.
Thank you, my love. Okay, that's crazy that you asked me this because I'm about to reveal it for people that don't know. Many people often think I'm just a dancer, and that's my job. I'm actually a teacher. I teach English. I teach in a British nursery. I teach little babies. I've been doing it for 8 years. Very proud of it because I have that other side of me that I can actually have. I'm a child whisperer. I believe I have that. That's another talent I would say on the side. My boss would agree. My colleagues would agree. I'm very good with kids. I've been doing it for 8 years. And yeah, that is my actual day job. So I worked 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. As a teacher. And dance is my side hustle, but my main passion, obviously. But when you live in a country like Kuwait, you got to have a balance of both. So I love teaching. I enjoy my job. And dancing keeps me motivated as well.
I did not see it coming. Mel, the baby whisperer.
That's the new rap name. Mel, the baby whisperer.
Yeah, it was so funny, you guys. I cut my hair last year, by the way. I went short. I had long hair, like Farah long hair maybe. Then I went shorter. And then when I turned 30, I said, I need a new personality. I have those phases. And I went and I chopped everything off. I cried the second my hair went. But then I was like, oh, a new person was born when I was 30. So I went to school, right? I went to school and I walked in during assembly. My kids were all lined up.
Late, of course.
That's what I said during assembly because I wasn't on time. So I walked in and my kids, you got to see the reaction. The shades come off. And they look at my face like, Intimo, Miss Mel. You're not Miss Mel. They start crying.
Oh my God.
4 of my kids, they start crying.
Oh my God.
And I almost teared up looking at that. I was like, no, listen, it will grow back, my baby. I still love you.
Oh my God.
That was so embarrassing, y'all. They're obviously used to it now. But then they started to be like, Miss Mel, why? Now you look like a boy. And I'm like, wow, like I didn't know. But, I'm embracing it. It's a new look. It's a new look. I'm still getting used to it, but I feel like it's a part of my new personality now, which is the same but different.
More fuego.
Well, you look awesome.
Thank you, my love.
Long or short hair,
Thank
you look fire.
Thank you so much. So do you.
I always tell...
sitting with beautiful woman right here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I always tell Salil, you always have like the hair game on point. Thanks. With like the different styles.
Now braids. I can't even play with it anymore. I wake up, I sleep, it's the same shit. Yeah, but it's nice. It's like I feel like there's a lot of weight off of me, which is great.
You feel lighter, don't you?
A lot lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's manageable, easy.
So back to Mel the Baby Whisperer.
Right.
Why teaching? What was, first of all, what did you study in university? What was your background?
So I did English and literature, right?
Okay.
My bachelor's in English and literature. I never thought in my life I was going to be a teacher.
I mean, that's hard. That's one tough major, by the way.
It is. But, it was a long time ago. I never thought, like, even today, whatever you do, you study, I feel like it doesn't apply in your jobs. Like, do you relate?
We do.
I don't know.
Do.
There's so many people I know personally that have, beat themselves up with all of these degrees and they're like in a complete different path. I'm proud of them and whatever they're doing. And even for me, like, I wanted to full on be a full-time dancer and just like travel the world and, do all of that. But I'm just like, I live here. Mm-hmm. Dance, unfortunately, is still not fully accepted by the culture here, which I respect. I always respected it. Kuwait now is home to me. It's like my second home. Mm-hmm. Well, it's kind of my home because I was born and raised here. But so realizing that there's not a lot of dance opportunities over here, you can't bank on dance or being a dancer over here
obviously.
Fully, is why I applied for a teacher's position. Because the first thing that attracted me, to be honest, was not the kids or anything. It was the working hours and the benefits and the holidays. Because I was like, okay, if I work from 7 to 2, I'll be able to go home, rest, and then do my thing at night, like dance and everything. That's just how simple. That's how I got into it. So I started in an American school. I worked there for about 5 years. In the first year itself, I realized how good I am at it. It was easy. It was, it's a natural thing with the kids. I love them. They love me. Bam. From there, it's been 8 years and I've been doing it for that long. I didn't even realize how 8 years just flew by. But I guess that's what makes it cool. I think I do love the job, but at some point, I don't see myself continuing being a teacher in the next, let's say, year or two. I want to, at some point, stop. It is a very exhausting job, y'all. I would say this.
I can imagine.
It's very exhausting. You need a lot of patience.
Especially with kids.
Especially with babies. They're so young, right?
I mean, they saw her with short hair and they start crying. God knows
what
else.
And I instantly felt like guilty about it. Because I'm like, they look at me as their role model. They play with my hair. They love playing with my hair. But I was like, who's this teacher looking like a boy? It hurt my heart. But, they love me and I love them. They know that it's the same person. But those kind of things, the small things, just like make you want to go like, I need to stop. Because obviously you look at me like, you're a teacher, Mel? How?
No, but that's good.
People
it's
don't
good.
know that.
It's because, back in the day, there was like this certain image of a teacher. But now the diversity of, especially with the new generation coming, are like the millennials and the newer generation, they're giving teachers a new image that you can be anything and you can still teach.
Thank God, because honestly, I can't even stress to tell you guys how much of a different person I am in school versus outside. You know, I have so much, like it's a soft side with me and the kids. Like it's it's like, they're my babies.
Yeah.
You know, it's completely different. The way I teach adults and the way I teach kids, it's two different. It's just a whole other life.
Do you ever think about like when you take dance full on and hopefully in the next coming years and basically pursuing your own dream of becoming a full-time dancer, do you think losing that teacher perspective or the baby whisperer nickname would kind of like, you would lose a certain aspect of your personality or that touch point with your emotional side with babies?
No. There's no love lost over here. Like I will forever be able to, you know, teach kids, but maybe like I said, if that does happen, inshallah, I know it won't happen in Kuwait. It would be only when I leave this country, when I decide to move, because obviously around the world there is a wider range of opportunities and things that I can do, which will not make me miss my teaching life. But when I'm in Kuwait, I can't fully dance here. There's not a lot of studios, there's not a lot of gigs and concerts happening. And so that's why the teaching comes in and it's keeping me busy, you know, it's giving me my bread. And then I do my thing with dance. But what happens, I'm still blocking my opportunities by doing this full time as a teacher. So at some point I need to stop so I can explore the other side. It doesn't make sense. So that will only happen when I leave, when I decide to leave Kuwait. And no, I won't miss it. I know I won't miss it. I did it for so long, but
hopefully we don't get to that point that...
Hey, come on. No, I'm going to take y'all with me. Imagine Fareel going international. Come on.
Let's do it, baby.
That's something y'all need to look forward to.
Mel the baby whisperer, plus it's for real.
It's for real.
Right?
We'll go on the world tour.
Like, I can't wait to see you guys bringing on, like, Chris Brown here, like, sitting with you. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Like, that should be the
One
goal.
day.
That should be the goal.
When you're his backup dancer.
Hey, right?
That's what...
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned gigs and all. And I just wanted basically to highlight work balance and basically your talent. We saw how you worked with Miami. We have to highlight that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So you were doing that while you were teaching, I presume.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't do the Miami show. I was managing my sisters and so I just started a group called Kulture very recently, last year.
With a K, you guys.
With a K. Culture with a K
with
is
a
very
K.
important for you guys to know because K represents Kuwait because we all were born and raised here, the four of us. Well, we're three sisters and one of them is like a sister, Krista. We were all born and raised here. So I put Culture with a K, so it's more meaningful to us. Well, I started that page last year. I got the call for Miami around the same time I was on a recovery from a surgery. That was in July. I had my surgery in July. I had to rest until October. And Miami happened in September, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it happened in September. So I was in no position to dance. Was I sad? Very. Was I happy for my sisters? Extremely. I made sure I got out of my bed, bagged the deal for them, got everything managed for them, just for them to be on stage with Miami. Just to like, not even about the fact that it's happening in Kuwait at the arena with thousands of people flying over, but because that was my dad's favorite band growing up. He would play in Miami when we knew all the songs. All the songs. I don't know if you guys would believe me, but it's really true.
No, we believe you. I mean, everyone loves Miami.
Like, who doesn't love Miami? Sure. You know what I mean?
And that's what made the show special.
Exactly.
Everyone was on vibing.
When somebody asked me how was the Miami show, it was way more than just, great. It was an experience. We lived that experience. Like being on stage with them. I mean, watching my sisters shine their light on that stage just brought me tears of joy. I was like, damn, my dad would have been so proud. Like, you know what I mean? That was his favorite band. So growing up, we listened to all their music. So it was way more than that. I'm so glad you guys mention the Miami. And guess what, y'all? I'm giving y'all exclusive details. It's not even been announced. But there is another tour happening with the Miami band, inshallah, in Saudi Arabia.
Inshallah.
And they're going to bring back the show in September this year.
No.
I can't wait.
First row tickets this year.
I can't wait to see
And
it.
I will be on stage this year. So
Yes.
Let's do it.
Check out Miami Band then.
Yes, shout out, shout out.
We love
And
Miami
you guys
band.
are getting front row tickets. I don't
For
know.
sure.
Backstage too.
No, Miami band, this is like childhood to us.
Yeah.
Everyone in Kuwait, everyone that lived, even Gulf countries, I assume too, that lived in Kuwait or outside of Kuwait, they're like a childhood icon, staple.
Right? I still bang their music everywhere I go. Sit with my friends in the car.
True.
It's just always like.
They still play them at weddings too.
Yeah, weddings, birthdays, whatever. It was-
Arabic speaking, non-Arab speaking. I know people in my workplace that don't even know one word of the Arabic language, but they memorize the whole lyric. I'm like, do you even know what you're saying? They're like, no, we honestly don't care. We're just enjoying it, and they're just like.
At this point, there is no better music than the Miami Band. Like, you still can't catch that classic, amazing beats and music, like the way the Miami made it. And the show was also very special to them. It was actually their life and how they started.
Yeah, the production.
If you guys came to the show, there was a whole screening about how they actually got into doing the Miami Band, or like coming as coming up. They even went to India. They were very inspired by certain states in India as well. And we put that in the show. My sister was doing the Bollywood piece, which was so beautiful to see off stage.
Yeah.
I'm so used to dancing on stage that when I sat back and I looked, wow, that was a whole other experience for me. I was like just so proud, so proud, so proud.
It was an amazing show, and we can't wait to see you on it.
Thank you.
Next
I can't
September.
wait. I cannot wait.
So, mentioning culture with a K.
Yeah.
How did it all start? Like, why did you start Kulture Tribe? And how is it working with your sisters? The good, the bad, the ugly.
Oh my God. All right. So this should have happened a long time ago. Like, this is something everybody kept telling us, like, Mel, why don't you just start your own brand? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you and your sisters doing? What are you doing? Like, it just, we lacked the motivation for so long that this last year I was sitting at so much free time. It was during the summer. I was off and I was like, yo, you know what? I'm not even going to ask these girls. I'll go ahead and just open this page.
Execute.
Just execute. Like, there's no
Execute.
thinking. Because if you think about something too long, I think that's the problem. You can't think today. You just got to do. So I sat down, obviously sat for like 2 hours only to come up with a name. I was thinking, what represents us? There were so many names. My dad's band name was Next of Kin.
Wow.
Which is really cool. It's next of kin, like next generation. I loved it. I was like, okay, should I just carry that on? But I was like, wait, we need a little more stuff that relates to us. That related to my father and his band members, yes, forever carrying his tradition. But for me, because we have Krista as well, I'm like, yo, we are so diverse in what we do. We don't stick to one genre.
Yeah.
Neither do we stick to one, what's it called? One art, like I would say art in general, because we model, we dance, we sing, we're funny. We're really funny together. I always say if Kim Kardashians weren't famous, it would have been us. The Pereira show.
One day, why not?
It's jokes. But I was like, if you put a camera and you see us all day, it's so funny. So I was like, okay, culture. Because it just sounds like we're so diverse. We blend in with so many different cultures. And we also cater to all that music, the dance style, everything. So I was like, culture. Then C, I wanted to change it, obviously, because we were in Kuwait. So that came easy. Once culture came, everybody liked the name. K was easy. And that's how it came to life. We didn't think of it as, yo, this is going to be the next thing. Nah, we just created the page so we could share the love that we have and the passion that we have as a whole, 4 of us, touring and just dancing and all these projects that's coming, so we could share with the world through just one page. People click culture and then they see what we're about. And it was crazy. Within the first month of us posting content, it went viral. we started to connect with so many different, and that's how Miami even came. Wow. Miami came from culture.
That's amazing.
They approached us as Kulture Tribe. We want to da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? That's when you just go like, damn, this needed, like, imagine if I did that a long time ago. But it's still beautiful to see how fast people started to engage with us, started to recognize us. When we were in South Africa, we had people saying, hey, aren't you the girls from Kulture Tribe?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm getting
my
goosebumps.
heart. I was like, yo, what in the world? Like, you know, if our stuff is reaching out to people like that, I know we're doing something right. I just feel like it is taking a bit of a longer process because we're 4 people that have to think together and work together, and with our different lifestyles, it's a bit hard to manage with work and everything, but we're trying. We're doing everything that we can. We post when we can. It's just never about, oh, we have to do. It should come authentically, and that's what I believe in more than anything else. And I think that's how people are really relating to us, because whatever we have on there is very authentic. We just put the phone down, shoot, post. There's no much BTS and everything behind it. Or no planning, I would say.
That's gorgeous, you know?
That
like,
is.
it's just raw.
Yeah.
It's you girls doing you. And that's what you do best, basically.
And, you know, with every timing, there's a purpose of, like, whatever is late. There's a saying in Arabic, كلت أخيرة فيها خيرة, where it's like,
كلت أخيرة
فيها خيرة,
فيها خيرة.
which means, like, every delay serves a purpose.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Something I would get tatted. No, but you're so right. Like, even the connection that I have, I wish they were here with me today. But like the
Shout
connection
out to Mel.
Shout out to my siblings, my
Steffi,
homegirls,
Marilyn.
Steph, Marilyn, Krista, Culture,
love you guys.
my life. The connection that we have is so real. Like, we're more like friends. We fight a lot, though. Oh my God, we fight a lot. But they're my best friends. They're my life. Anything that I do goes through them. And then I go. Even when the podcast, I told them I'm going today. What, when, how, wow. But they got tired. It's okay, you know. Sleep on it. Next time you won't sleep on it.
We'll bring the whole tribe next time.
The whole tribe should be here the next time. You should
Why
meet
not?
them.
Why not? K
You
with
would
a
want to.
culture with a K.
Culture of the K.
I just wanted to highlight something as well. As a Kuwaiti, and seeing someone basically non-Kuwaiti, but born and raised here, the love they have for Kuwait and the country, if you're born here, if you just lived here, if you just work here, people have a sense of belonging. And I love to see that because unfortunately, we just keep on seeing the negative aspect of expats being here in Kuwait, and we don't highlight the positive things and the positive people that we see and the positive and the good vibes that we're just mentioning.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you for bringing that. Like, honestly, anyone that complains in Kuwait.
It's okay to
Shit.
complain. Honestly, it's
fine.
okay
We're
to complain.
human
Everyone's
beings.
complaining.
Complain.
Kuwaitis,
We
non-Kuwaitis.
complain too.
It's
True,
okay.
true.
I mean, as Kuwaitis, to be honest, we're raised to just complain. I mean, it's in our blood. Okay, so for non-Kuwaitis to actually complain, I'm sorry, but you just kind of got it from our culture. So I can't blame people who complain.
That's true. I mean, you're always going to complain whether, you know, you make it or you don't. But for me, personally, I'm always going to be grateful for this country. This is where it started for me. Kuwait has been so good to me. Yes, I'm exhausted. I say it. I'm exhausted because I'm not getting younger.
Yeah.
You know, my goals are only trying to get bigger. I'm trying to
Preach.
reach bigger opportunities in life. And I just feel like I'm exhausted now. I've reached the peak. I've done it and I've tried everything that I could in this country. I've given my all. I set a brand for myself in this country and I'm forever grateful for it. I take it with me wherever I go, inshallah, in the coming years or wherever I end up being. I will always say Kuwait's home. Kuwait's where I started. I love Kuwait. You know, I adore it. Like, it's where I started. That's it. It's for me. I cannot ever see past it. I just believe at some point in life, you just have to see bigger things for yourself. And that for me is a block now because I don't see much opportunities, which is sad. I feel like Saudi Arabia is moving ahead.
Yes.
And I feel like Kuwait has so much potential. I still believe, like I'm still here sitting on this chair going like, oh, look, there's a podcast, something new to look forward to. But when is people going to realize that you need little more excitement and something more to keep you going in this country? And I don't feel like it's there for me anymore, honestly. So I need to get.
No, shout out to the new generation who's actually trying to make everything better.
And bringing the new
Yeah.
things, bringing the
Respect.
diversity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's going somewhere. Like
Yeah.
there's so many outdoor events happening and everything. But, you know. at
I
some
mean,
point,
we gave a shout out to Awash.
we did.
Yeah, for the whole
Mommy
Afro.
Aisha.
Yeah.
She's the first
Big
one who
love.
bought it and set it over here in Kuwait. And look, now everybody is just rushing to take classes and, you know, just get into it and just keep your body moving. And it's more like you're dancing.
It's fun. You don't even feel it's a workout.
It's
Although
fun.
You're dead by the end.
We need
and
to bring
Mel's
her.
That's,
Oh my goodness.
I've been
We need to bring her to the
I've been
class.
trying her and all my friends,
Hey,
all of them,
hey.
all 5 of the group.
Hey,
I've been trying. Yes, talk to them.
if you guys have
I've
not
been
taken
telling
classes,
them to come every Wednesday. I was like, guys, I'm going to Afro. Who wants to join me? I'm going. And I send them the videos after every class. I'm like, look, they're going. Oh my God, it's amazing. I'm like, yes, come join.
listen, just don't even think. Do it. Just follow and come. Like, don't even look at the videos. Go like, oh my God, she moves too fast. Nah, it's a process. Come for the vibes because that's even more important than anything else. It's the vibes.
The
It's who
class is
teaches you the
amazing.
class. It's the way you build a relationship with your clients. That's how me and Farah met. Like, we are sitting here together more like family, but she actually came to me as a client.
2020.
As
Back
just
in
oh my
2020.
God.
It's been 4 years.
2020. It's been
Yes.
4 years. Can I hug her? Oh, it's been 4 years.
It's the love. It's the passion. It's the love. It's the dedication.
And we, like,
and
from
dance.
day one, we clicked and it was like, oh, as if I knew her for years.
Yeah, and it's not like Farah came in the intention of being like, hey, I'm gonna be the best dancer ever. Nah, she trained, she came every day, loyally, she came for the vibes, she gave her energy out. I took that energy in. It's like a give and take, right? I wouldn't be teaching here if it wasn't for clients like her, the loyalty that I've had from these beautiful ladies, Latifa, Anfa, yourself, Rana,
You make
that I've
all those.
met.
You
I'm
make,
like,
a, like, it's a community.
it's
more
a
of
community. We
yes.
built a really solid community, and that's what kept me going for the past couple of years. That's something I will miss if I ever do leave. That's one thing that'll make me cry.
But honestly, it's also like your vibes too, like the vibes of the class and the way you teach and the energy you bring into the class. It's your energy that you bring into the class.
And we're only mentioning this so y'all can pull up, see for yourselves. Yeah, we're not gonna talk much. Hey, shades, come back on.
So, since you're mentioning so people can actually pull up, okay?
Yeah.
So, for people who basically are new to dancing, or basically they don't have a background in Afro, let's say. So, for example, myself, and for someone that doesn't have a background whatsoever in dancing, where do they start? What do they look forward to? If they think it's a paranoia of like how hard it is, or I don't have the flexibility and all of that.
We get that a lot. We get a lot of ladies that feel like they can't do it, you know. But I always say, like, listen to the music. Have a listen, because sometimes that music just gets you your initial rush. Yeah. Then the first step is just making it to the class. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie. She'll back me up on this. I'm not easy when it comes to my choreographies. It is a bit tough, but I like to push my ladies that have been so loyal for so long because I see the progress in them. As a beginner, you could always take privates or you can come to the beginner classes, which are very much available. Once you do that and you figure out what works best for your body, I will help you use those skills and put it into place. Can I make you a good dancer or a great dancer? I would be a liar if I tell you yes. I can try. I can push you to go to the next step and really encourage you to try out the other classes. But initially, you need to find motivation in the music. You need to find motivation into just doing that first step, which is coming. And I'll always say this, even if you're an instructor, you need to be a good instructor. It's like the same thing. You go to a gym class, a fitness trainer, whatever. If your trainer is not giving you what you want, would you go back?
Obviously not.
No. So like, for me, it's very important to make the client feel safe, comfortable, and then you build from there. It's not an easy thing. But if you do have a little bit of background, it does make it easier, even for me and for you as well. But complete beginners, I've had that. I've had a lot of them. They enjoy. They leave the class feeling great, feeling happy, and that makes me happy. So just come. Don't doubt yourself. Don't watch my videos. Because whatever I put out there is definitely could just scare you. Some women feel very, like, oh, I can't do this, no way. But that's me personally where I'm at right now. But you coming out and learning, just trying, see how you feel, is a whole other ball game. I promise you're just going to fall in love with yourself. Forget the music, everything, just with yourself and how you can move and just feel so good about it. Just come. Come. You're first class on me.
So you mentioned like choreography and how you come up with a choreography. How do you, when you listen to a song, how do you choose songs for the class? And when you do choose a song, what's the choreography process? How do you come up with the choreography? Do you wing it, or do you or sometimes you have a move that you purposely want to add to a certain choreography?
Excuse me. So, that's really funny. Most of my choreographies happen in the shower.
That's what we were saying in episode 1.
I am the most creative, y'all, when I'm in the shower.
All the ideas.
I'll think of everything that I can use. The material, the song. The hardest thing for me is not even the choreography, it's picking the song. And the way I pick my song is based on the mood that I have for the day. Because like I said, I don't stick to one style. I want to do, let's say, traditional Afro, sometimes Afro house, sometimes Afro fusion. Amapiano, and then suddenly I'm mixing them all. So every day that I choose a song, it's based on the mood. And my choreography just inspired by every dance style. Whatever comes to my brain first is what I will do. If I'm completely mind blocked, which I have been several times, you guys have seen, I can create spontaneously while I'm there as well. So that happens at the most, and it always ends up being great and authentic. And we end up enjoying.
As you said,
and struggling and dying, but feels great. Yeah, that's pretty much. It's a very easy process once you know the song. But yeah, I'm creative in the shower. I would say that.
Out of all the dance moves, dance styles that you just mentioned, what is your top favorite, or what's your main favorite?
Amapiano. It's currently my favorite genre, music-wise, dance-wise, everything-wise. Yeah, it's my favorite. Yeah.
It's crazy that you mentioned that you recently just came back from South Africa.
Yes.
Tell me about it, girl.
Oh my God. What do you want to know?
Everything. Tell me about the trip, where you went. You
first
said it's
of all,
a culture. So how was the dance scene there and everything?
Okay. So, first of all, I wish I stayed longer. I went there for 14 days, but 14 days just flew. I went to Johannesburg first, which is another city. Cape Town is another city by flight, an hour away, 2 hours away by flight. Went to Johannesburg. Obviously, whatever I've seen of South Africa, again, mind you, people go like, first thing they started to tell me was, Mel, it's dangerous. Mel, it's this. Mel, it's that. Like, yo, when are you guys going to ever explore the world? Or let's just say Africa in general. Because, people get really scared.
True.
I'm like, listen, it's beautiful. I would go back every time I get a chance to. Until you physically go and experience it for yourself, you'll never know. Got there. Johannesburg was mainly nightlife. It's not like, you get to see a lot of nature and stuff unless you go to the outskirts of Johannesburg, which you need to drive about 6 hours away.
Wow.
I didn't do that because, so we split, the four of us split. Me and Marilyn, my younger sister, stayed in the city, while Stephanie and Krista went towards the nature for the first 2 days. Those 2 nights were the best nights in South Africa. We went to an amazing party for Christmas. When you asked me about their culture, right? So I got in there. Everyone, there were no tables. There were no the DJ was up. It was a crowd. Everybody was living. everyone. When I say everyone, I mean everyone. You know, you'll go to a club or whatever and you see a couple of people dancing and like, okay, they are good dancers. Everyone can dance in South Africa. One is better than the other. You could hear these women making these noises, blending with the DJs from their, literally just their vocals. And it was like that's why I said lifestyle, because the way they dance, talk, scream, everything, the way they dress is just like a movie. Everything that we seen on screen and social media was live in front of me. I was just in awe. I just stood there like, what is going on? So that first 2 nights were that for me, just exploring the nightlife, the music. Then I went for a dance class. Sabiso, shout out to you. It's called Pansula. Wanted to take his class for the longest time. I drove for about an hour. It was an hour away from where I lived. Had one of the best classes ever. It was a workout, not just a dance. It was a workout. 2 hour. I was dying by the end of it. It was the most difficult class I've ever taken. Wow. Difficult because it's a lot of leg work, but there's a story behind Pansula. You have to Google it. Like it's a whole other different lifestyle. I can't teach it because it's like I'm still learning. I want to literally go back and learn more from him. And I posted some videos of it. It was crazy. I did that, stayed a little bit longer in Joburg, then flew to Cape Town. Went to Cape Town. Oh my God, just while we were landing, looking at it from up, bird's view. Where are we? This looked like heaven. Cape Town was just beautiful. That's when we did the day activities. We went paragliding. We went Penguin Beach and Yeah. It was just so beautiful. Food was great. We met some amazing people, dancers. Eva, shout out to my girl Eva. You know, she's from the hood. She knew where we were very secure. Like wherever we were going, we were safe. We met amazing local people. Shout out to Togi, Cabello, these people. We danced every single day. Even the 4 of us, we got together. We did some videos with the locals. We danced amongst ourselves. Overall, I had the best experience, listened to the best music, ate the best food. I didn't feel, I didn't feel like I was in any danger at any point. Mm-hmm. I just felt very secure and safe around the people that we were. South Africa, I would go back in a second.
You felt kind of like a sense of belonging, let's say.
Yeah, I felt like this is where I needed to be. After following it for 2 years, I loved the music. So to be there and watch these artists perform live, oh my God, it was a whole other... Oh, I didn't mention, we performed in South Africa.
No way.
Me and my sisters performed on stage.
That's amazing.
Because of my girl, Eva, she got us to we went to an event, a concert, randomly this one day. We're having such a great time. She comes to me, hey, Mel, put your drink down, girl. You're going up on stage. I looked at her, I said, what? She's like, yeah, you're going up on stage in the next 30 minutes. Get ready. Imagine. I just snapped out of it. I was like, yo, is this really happening? I got my sisters. I told them. We're all hype. We spontaneously went on stage on a random DJ playing random music. We killed it. Did maybe a 30, 40-second performance and we got out. So imagine what great things can happen if we actually pursued or say we lived out there. People know us. It'll be a great start to something. So I was like, yo, Kulture had their first performance in South Africa. That was huge.
That is
so
huge.
Many things just happened spontaneously that this trip just made things change, from the way I want to see things now moving forward. Yeah, I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to go back to South Africa.
Take us with you next time.
Yes, ma'am. You're going with me for sure.
A one-way ticket to South Africa. One-way ticket.
It was incredible, y'all. It was really, really nice. Maybe I'm forgetting things, but overall, wow.
So out of all the places you traveled for dancing specifically, what is your top place to go to?
I still feel like I haven't been to a lot. I haven't been to the States.
Okay.
I haven't been to the States. I haven't been to London where shit goes down. I still have a lot of exploring to do. But in terms of dance, last year I decided to do a solo trip to Turkey. And I was in Antalya. I was on vacation. I was on holiday. I get a call from my friend. She's like, "Hey Mel, are you in Turkey?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Come to Istanbul right now." I said, "What?" There's a camp, a dance camp for a week. And when she said the names of the artists that were coming, those were everyone that I followed for years. Jade, Aaliyah Janelle, Anthony, oh my God, like Nicole Kirkland, big names in the industry. I didn't even think. I packed my bags. I went to that camp. I danced my ass off, sorry, but I danced so much. That was, for me, my best dance experience. And it was different genres. It was heels, it was hip hop, it was Afro, it was everything in one camp. We were talking 2,000 people in the camp.
Wow.
It was the biggest experience for me, dance-wise.
And who would have thought it would happen?
Who would have thought I would have been there? The same
Right
place.
timing, right place.
Do you know what I mean?
Works.
We go back to what Farah said. كل تأخيرة فيها خيرة.
That, just what you said. And I was just like, yo, God's putting me in the places that I need to be at. This is beautiful. This is insane. That had to be the highlight of that year.
And in Turkey.
In Turkey.
What, out of all the countries.
Exactly.
I didn't see even one flyer about it, but just my friend to go like, "Hey Mel, just come." And I got to meet all of these people and be in the same environment. I was like,
that's amazing how dance brings up all these people together and
you know what I
combines all
mean?
these cultures, and it's so diverse, different styles,
beautiful.
different, and it's been embedded within human nature since a long time ago. Like if you look historically, all old cultures and all old tribes, from the Native Americans and the African tribes, one thing is in common. It's the dance.
that's so true. And
Different styles, but that's what brings all these people together. Same thing in Kuwait, like when someone, like in weddings, it's a happy event. People come together to dance.
exactly. And that's when you asked me earlier, like, what keeps you going? It's just that. Like, I travel, I do that. And then I have adrenaline. I'm rushed to come back to Kuwait and teach because that just gave me more life, more growth, like more, open my eyes to new things. And it humbles you down to that next level because you think, hey, you're a baddie out there, you're going to kill it. Nah, listen, 2,000 other people sweating and killing it, like one better than the other, just like humbles you down to the next level. You're just like, yeah, so much room to grow, to learn. And it's beautiful. I can't wait for my next dance camp.
That takes us to the next question. So what do you have set up? Like, where are you traveling next? What is the next big thing for you?
That's crazy. I have so many things I want to do this year. I really want to go to Jamaica. I feel like I've not...
Keeping the irie, man.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like, I want to learn from the roots, like the actual founders of every single move in Jamaica. And there's no better place to learn it from but from them. There are a lot of instructors out there that are doing an amazing job, and I've come across and I've met these instructors, but I want to go and experience it myself. So I might actually do like a whole month staying in Jamaica and just dancing and learning from these creators. That's something on my list.
Just to saying it, I'm super excited. Like I have this huge smile on my face because I love the dance hall and the reggae and the whole country as a whole. Their food, oh my God, don't even get me started on Jamaican food.
Yo, I can't wait to go. Like, I've heard great things.
Jerk chicken,
curry
goat.
Yeah, and I recently found out they have like this apple, this Jamaican apple.
Ackee.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, they do ackee.
It just looks so good. I have this thing for fruits everywhere I travel. Like, I gotta eat a new fruit and just fall in love with it. Like, even durian. Like, people don't like durian.
I love durian.
I love it.
You guys are like fruit fanatics.
I love fruit.
We talked about
some fruits.
I
got favorite ones. I gotta try. Like, durian is amazing, yo. It's yummy, and people go like, "Yeah, it stinks," but listen, it stinks, but it's so good.
It's like the jackfruit. Not a lot of people like it too.
Oh my goodness,
It's custardy.
mangosteen.
Ooh.
Yo, Okay, sorry.
I think we
sorry.
can. I
We
think
went away from
I
the
think
conversation.
Sadia's just looking at us like she doesn't-
Again, I'm a deer in headlights when it comes to fruits. I just keep it like extremely classic.
Yeah.
Because I just pair my fruits with my cheese, and that's it for me. You know, without my cheese, I ain't eat fruit.
No, that's crazy. How did we even end up talking about fruit? Oh, right,
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Hey, Jamaica.
I think if we ever go together, you're gonna just see us on the beach with a coconut and fruits, a fruit platter in front of us,
Yeah.
listening
That's
to Jamaica music.
That's like standard wake up vibes, like
Khalas,
every day.
just on the beach.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I feel like dancehall is the only area I haven't reached as much as I did with other genres, and I really want to be able to do that this year. One thing out of the rest. And then, like I said, I want to go back to South Africa because I still didn't take enough classes in South Africa, which I really want to do. And I already have met amazing local dancers that I know personally that are doing amazing. I want to just go back and learn more. That's about, I don't know, let's see where everything else takes me from there. Just, like I said, I'm very excited about moving at some point this year. So, hey, opportunities are open. Anything is welcome right now.
Good vibes only.
Yeah.
Vibes only, keeping it real.
Keeping it for real.
For real.
So you mentioned a bunch of names of all these amazing dancers that you follow and you went to their classes. Who would you say is your biggest inspiration or your role model or someone that you would love to meet someday in dance or maybe perform for? So you mentioned Chris Brown, but maybe someone else.
Yeah, it's a very hard question. I'm not going to lie, because I just don't have a favorite. Every time I travel or I come across somebody, I see different characters in everybody. I see different stories in everyone. You can't compare. I don't believe you can have a favorite at this point, because I want to just, I can't have a favorite. I love them all. I love everybody's story. Like I said, I just really, really want to be on stage with artists like Chris Brown, at some point Tyler, Uncle
Congratulations
Waffles.
to Tyler.
Congratulations to her. I really dream of being on stages like that at some point in my life. I believe I really could. Paris Gobel, though. I'll talk about Paris Gobel. She's a choreographer for Rihanna, Fenty's line and all of that. Paris Gobel did the Super Bowl as well.
Oh, wow.
She's the choreographer. I'm very inspired by her. I would say on top of the list, I want to be a Paris Gobel dancer for sure. I feel like that woman is a powerhouse. Like, she's got energy, she's got love, she knows, she has a vision. I want to be like her. Like, she's got vision. She even represents Nike. You know, she is incredible. Google her, check her out. Like, her story is incredible. And she gives platforms to a lot of great dancers. She has a crew called the Royal Family Crew. They've represented World of Dance. They've performed everywhere in the world. Kirsten, some of her dancers is who I danced with in the camp in Turkey.
Wow.
Yeah, they were there. But Paris Gobel, I really look forward to being in the same room as her. And I want to
Putting
manifest
it out
that
in
for
the
myself.
universe.
Yeah,
Hopefully one day.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. But again, I don't have a favorite. There's just so many people that I get to learn from. I'm grateful for to have met, like, and know their story and see their way of teaching and get inspired by. It's just a long list, and it keeps just getting added on, you know? I have a favorite every year.
Mel, you mentioned that you can't choose a favorite. So I have this mini segment for you, which is called blind ranking.
Okay.
Where I'm going to give you a couple of names of artists, known Afro artists, and you don't know what's coming after them, like what name is coming after. So based on just the name I give you, where would you place them in the ranking from 1 to 5? 1 being the top, 5. Obviously, you'd still love them, but like in your preference.
Oh, God. Okay, let's go.
Let's start obvious, Burna Boy.
So we're doing 1 to 5, right?
Yes.
2.
2. Wizkid.
1.
Tyler.
4.
Davido.
5.
Omalay.
3. That was a really good one. That was a really, really good one.
So what would your ranking be?
I don't know. I'm a deer in headlights when it comes to this. This is not my forte at all.
The ranking actually went really, really well.
That's very, yeah.
It went really good. It was smooth. I thought it would be a tough one, but no.
I tried to mix up.
I definitely like them in that order. I definitely like them. Even though Omale and no, perfect order for
Whose
me.
concert would you want to see next from those?
From those 5,
Yeah.
I've seen all of them except Tyler. So Tyler,
Tyler's next.
Tyler for
Hopefully
sure.
soon.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to check out all those files. Just
We'll send you the
We'll
playlist.
send
keeping it real.
We got you, girl.
Okay.
We got
I already
you.
sent you my Afro playlist.
Yeah, I have that. I have that.
Wizkid he's also number 1 for me because he was the first artist I listened to.
Nice.
So he is number 1.
So if you would actually suggest a song, what would it be?
I love well, there's just too many to pick from. But if I say old school Afrobeats, there's a song called Ujoelaba. Just listen to it on your own time. It's just old school. Where Wizkid really started was during that, when he was in a little studio. Ujoelaba was one of his songs from back then. Still my favorites.
All right, Mel. So now we have this segment called the Fareel Fact Checks, where we are going to ask you a couple of questions, random. It's going to be very general. Could be from true or false to riddles. And
God.
and then what we have in front of you, a couple of like drinks. So if you have, there's the punishment and the reward.
Oh my God.
So if you get the answer right, you're going to get the sex side, which is the rewards. And then if you get them wrong, you're going to get the punishments.
Looks like that punishment's going down my throat.
And obviously, you're not going to know until you try them to see what they are. And then we'll tell you what it is afterwards.
Oh no. I knew you had to come up with something like this.
I told you.
She had to be behind it, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth be told, she was.
I told you I had something up my sleeve.
Oh my God. All right. What did I do to you?
It was either this or the tortilla slap.
Oh, all right. Let's do it. Let's just be grateful, okay?
So question number 1 is actually a riddle.
Okay.
So you gotta use some brains.
Shit.
The question is, I have no life, but I can die. What am I?
Have no life, but I can die. Well, oh God. I was going to say something really stupid. I just sucked it in. I have no life, but I can die.
5, 4,
Should we give her
Come
time?
on, guys.
Let's give her some time to think.
3.
It's fine.
2,
That would make us.
Give me that punishment.
1.
Make a guess. Just give a guess.
I was going to say a plant. So bad. It's got life though.
A plant?
Stop. I told you, just give me the punishment. Now you're going to make me look stupid on camera. Hey.
It's fine.
It's
Don't
fine.
make
I
me
mean,
think.
no one is actually good in riddles. I mean, I think riddles are made so you can spot a serial killer. I'm sorry.
Am I a serial killer?
No. That you
Because she's
no.
getting back at you for calling her a serial killer for
Oh,
Not really. She
good
did
one.
not.
Good one. Hey, wait. You drink donut in a freaking drink. Like, no, who does that? No, that's different. That's different.
Oh, it's so good. I'm gonna get me some donut and black coffee after this.
All right.
Wait, what's
So-
the answer?
It's a battery. And plants have lives.
I know.
Plants'
that's what I
life
said.
matters.
I said that it was stupid answer. Like, it was a very stupid. The first thing that came out, I'm looking at
Okay.
that plant and I was like, I can die, but it's got life. But you made me say it. Now I gotta have my
Yalla.
punishment. Oh God.
Yalla. You could do this.
Cheers.
Can I smell it?
Sure.
But you gotta drink it.
Says vinegar. That's
By the way, it's not vinegar. What is it?
hot sauce. What is that? Am I gonna die?
Did you realize what it was?
Wasn't that hot sauce?
No.
That's not even hot sauce.
No.
Because it's not hot. What is that, you guys?
It's soy sauce.
Mixed with Worcester sauce.
Okay.
Oh my God, I cannot do this to myself. Guys.
Round 1 is done. You got 4 more rounds to go.
4 more rounds?
Yeah.
Mel, you can't be this dumb. Come on, let's go. All right.
All right, next
Shoot.
question.
Farah,
I'm gonna tell you lyrics. I'm not gonna sing the lyrics, but I'm just gonna tell you their lyrics.
Because you obviously know I have an amazing memory. But yeah, go ahead.
And you have to tell me what song it is. I might give you a hint. I see you struggling, I might give you a hint.
Okay.
Make you no deny me my visa. Bring a liquor gal, a liquor rifa. It's cheaper to keep her.
Can you repeat?
Make you no deny me my visa.
Make you not demand my visa. Then
Bring a liquor gal, a liquor rifa. It's cheaper
Bring a
to
gal.
keep her.
Fuck.
It's an Afro song.
Of course it is.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Obviously,
Obviously.
from the wordings.
Yeah.
It's still a dance hall. It's a little
I would say it's also a little bit recent. That's as much as I'm gonna give you. Either you can tell me the singer,
artist name,
artist,
the
or
dance.
the song.
This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. Look a
5,
girl.
4,
Make
Three.
you no deny me my
2, 1.
Davido?
visa. Are you locking that in?
No. Burna Boy.
Okay, I'll give that to you.
Yes!
It's
Is it plenty?
It's Cheat on Me.
Oh my
Burna
god.
Boy. This is Dave's part.
So you can't do that. That's bad. Like, why didn't you put a Burna Boy spot in?
Because Burna, you would have known it. It's very obvious.
So I don't get the punishment now. You get the punishment.
We don't get the punishment. But yeah, so basically, yeah, you can just get the reward.
Yay! I guess the artist.
I'm gonna give it to you.
What's the wait?
It's a reward.
Yeah.
You guys.
No?
What? That's not even espresso. That's not espresso.
Espresso.
Espresso. Bit said espresso.
She been expressing.
Listen, you guys. Nah, what is this? No,
The soy
this
sauce
is
got to her
nasty.
head. I
No,
think it's
it's-
the
it's-
aftertaste
yeah.
from your, like the soy sauce.
You call this a reward?
Yes, coffee.
This is
It's an espresso.
espresso.
I
Can
think
you not
it
add the
tastes.
spot? Like, don't put the spot on.
I think it's the.
Yo, oh my god.
I think it's the soy sauce taste.
That's the
buds.
reward. Just don't give me that again. Okay, come on next.
All right.
The next question. It's a school question.
It's a what question?
It's a school question.
School question.
Okay. What are the secondary colors?
Yo, stop this. Oh my god. Secondary colors. Blue.
We'll give you a hint. It's 3 colors.
Blue, wait. Secondary colors.
5, 4,
You're making her nervous. Like
3,
Gray. Why?
1.
Stop, guys. Like, why? Oh my god, I feel so dumb. What are the secondary colors?
They're what you know. Primary. There's primary colors and there's secondary colors. The secondary colors are what is it? Are the outcome of mixing the primary colors
Together.
together.
So you have purple.
No.
Wait.
صح, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for the secondary colors. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the
Oh
primary.
my god, no, I knew that, bitch. Oh, can I still answer?
Yeah.
Wait. There is purple. There is green.
We're getting there.
There's green.
One more.
and
One more.
There is
One more.
green, purple, and there is brown. Brown.
Almost.
No.
It's orange.
Orange. When you
'Cause-
mix what and what?
Mixing yellow and red.
Oh my god.
So the primary colors are blue, yellow, and red.
Yeah.
Blue and purple is blue and red is purple.
Oh my god.
Blue and
Wait, but when you mix everything together, it turns brown.
Everything
That's
turns
also
in-
a freaking, yeah, right?
When you mix
technically
anything
that's
with it.
right. Hello. All right, give me the punishment. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, nasty. What is this? This is vinegar. This has got to be vinegar, isn't it? Yeah, hell yeah, it's vinegar. Oh my God.
You gotta take a sip.
Oh.
By the way, it is actually vinegar.
It's all natural white vinegar, though. I love you, Mel.
Oh my God. It's for real, loves you. I'm just keeping it for real.
Hey. I warned you guys about me being goofy so bad. Why would you do this? Oh, I'm gonna cry. Wait. Oh.
My eyes.
I'm gonna spit. Don't make me laugh when I have water. Yo, that was so bad. I better win this last round.
All right, Mel, next question is an Afro question.
Okay.
Hope you know it.
Oh my, this is you gonna put me on the spot.
Who were the first 2 artists to win a Grammy? Afro artists.
Oh. Afro artist.
Yes, Afrobeats artists to win a Grammy. There's 2. If you get one, I'll give you one. It's fine.
Oh, that's a very good one. But wow. Was it Wizkid? Mm-hmm. Wizkid?
Yep.
I think he did win a Grammy.
Yes.
First 2.
Wizkid is one of them. That's true. That's right.
Does Tyler count now since she
no,
won
that's
one?
there was people before her.
Wizkid
But the first
and
2 to ever.
Burna Boy.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. So now you get the reward. You don't get the punishment.
Oh, I'm scared of your reward too. Like, oh my God.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a good one this time. Palate cleanser.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kombucha?
Oh my God.
Because
Her
it's
Kombucha.
No, it's apple juice.
It's apple juice, yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
I don't know why. I always think you guys are messing with me. Anyway.
It's because of that espresso.
Right?
Espresso.
Espresso.
Extra strong.
You guys are not
espresso.
going to leave me, right? With that one. Oh my God.
Last but not least, it's a Kuwait related question. Okay. True or false? Kuwait has 6 governorates.
True.
Do you know them?
That's you got it right.
You got it right, so you got the reward regardless.
I
but
think
like,
I know 2 or 3. There's Ahmadi, there's Hawali, for 1 year.
okay.
Then I don't know the other 3. Sorry. Listen, come on.
No, but you got it
Come
right.
on. That's right.
But you
yeah?
got like 50%, so
More than 50%.
yeah,
off it is.
50%.
Right, for 1 year. Ahmadi, Hawali. What else is there in Kuwait, bro?
Asima.
Oh, see, I knew
Kuwait,
that.
yeah.
And then
Mubarak Kabir.
Jahra as well, so
Jahra doesn't fall under for
No,
one
it's
now.
its
Does
own-
it?
it's its
Or
own-
Ahmadi? Oh.
It's its own area. Okay, so you got it right. You get the reward.
Okay. Thank you.
That's good. You did well. Finished well.
Jumanga.
exactly.
Yes. All right, Mel. So that was a great
Hey,
great
come
segment.
on. I
You
passed.
you passed towards the
fairly
end.
well.
Yeah. Started bad, but
except for the nasty
redeemed
soy
yourself.
sauce. Oh my God.
It was a very
Yeah.
extremely
It was
bad
fun.
punishment.
Oh my God.
You got the worst ones though.
That's so true.
All right, to wrap it up, what is next for Mel for the Kulture Tribe?
Ooh, I'm planning on making it a brand. So having like our own brand as like merch. We're gonna have our own hoodies, our own outfits with culture on. Well, that's the plan. I'm talking to some tailors, some people to get like the material. I'm gonna try and come up with something that we can eventually spread out and have you. I will get you guys amazing culture hoodies.
Inshallah, looking forward to that.
Definitely, and we do look forward and planning something to represent and to actually interview culture with a K.
Yes.
I can't wait to have them. I'm sure they would be so happy to be here too.
And hopefully I will bring her to your class.
Yeah. Oh, that's a must. I want to see her next week. Wednesday.
I wanna break from my ballroom and salsa specifically background and just dive into the Afro
Please
beats.
come. And you already have a background of dance. You can dance already.
Yeah.
So just come.
It's
I'll
a
be so
vibe.
happy to have you.
Love it.
Good vibes only. This is all about 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
Talking about execution year in our previous episode, and we're making it happen.
Shout out to y'all. This
Thank
is
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
I can't thank you
We are
enough
so
for having
happy
me.
that you came. We really enjoyed ourselves with you.
I had so much fun, y'all. Like I thought, like I was ask Farah how many questions I asked her before I got here. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be nerve wracking. But honestly, the way it just flew,
I'm so glad.
and
So
like
glad.
the flow was great. I felt so nice around y'all. I felt comfortable. I feel like I want to do this more often.
You can come anytime. You know where this. You know where we're at right now, and
Thank you, and
Pull up at any
congratulations on opening this up. Like I hope you guys go big, go great, do
Thank
great
you very
things.
much.
Much love. Thank you
Thank you.
so much.
for
Thank you
having
for
me.
actually giving us the honor to
Thank
host you and interview you
for
and
our
dive
first
deep
time.
and dive deep into Mel.
Thank you so much. So it's such a pleasure. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I love you guys. Hey, keep it real, for real. 100.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials: Instagram, TikTok, Spotify.
Do it.
And as always, keep it for real.
Big love.
Big peace. What? No, it was just peace. Thank you.